Alright, what is up everyone? In this video, we're gonna take a look at the new artifact set and then see which one would be the best for Zhongli. I really don't like doing math stuff, but because there are a lot of people who always say something like, hey, this guy did the math. So yeah, I have to do this for you guys, okay? I know how to do math. It doesn't take a lot of knowledge to do math, but because we just don't like to think about math when we play games, I'm gonna do this for you, alright? So make sure you subscribe to my channel and leave a like and leave like a nice comment. So, we're gonna be taking a look at two sets that I always recommended to people. I always told people to go for Noblesse and Petra set because you basically want to utilize his Q damage. Because if you have noticed, he has a very high multiplier. So you probably have seen some Zhongli doing a lot of damage. He had been carrying people's ass. Because of that reason, I always ask people to go for Noblesse and Petra. But we got this new set called Tenacity. So, is this good? HP increased by 20%. Okay, just by looking at it, yes, it is good. But compared to Petra, which one is better? We're gonna take a look at that. Assuming all the artifact quality are the same, we're gonna be comparing the effect of that 20% HP versus 15% geo damage bonus. So, if you do have geo damage bonus Goblet, you're gonna start with 75.4%. And then Petra set gives you 15% geo damage bonus. And then we just take a look at this 15%. We're thinking, oh, we're gonna get that 15% damage bonus. But are we really getting that 15% damage increase? Well, let's take a look. From 75.4, let's say you had been looking at 100 damage with 75.4% geo damage bonus, okay? With that 15% additional geo damage bonus, you're probably expecting maybe we're gonna get 115 damage. But no, this is not right. The way we have to calculate it is 75.4% damage bonus is already calculated from your original damage, right? A lot of you guys are lost here. If your original damage was 57, after 75.4% geo damage bonus, you would get 100 damage, okay? So, what is your damage output with that additional 15% damage bonus? That's easy because you can just calculate it by this method. So 57 was the original damage divided by 100 times 190.4 equals 108.528 damage. Alright, so from that 15% geo damage bonus, you just got that 8% increase. You're expecting 15% damage bonus, but no, that was 8%. So, Petra said, assuming that you have a geo damage bonus goblet, you get 8.5% damage increase. How about 20% increase for your max HP? What is that gonna be? So, Zhongli's max HP right now is at 14k. 20% of that would be 2.9k, almost 3k. 3k HP increase. What does that give you? From the talents, your Q damage is increased by 33% of that max HP. So what you have to do is that from that 20% HP at level 90, almost 3000, your Q damage, you get that 970 damage. So what you have to do is you compare this damage with 8.5% damage increase. Probably you will do more damage with Petra set, of course. But with this HP, your shield gets thicker. Your auto damage goes up. I would like to say that Petra set versus the Tenacity set, it depends on how you want to use Zhongli. For me, I still would like to use Petra because I still think his shield is thick enough. But then as MiHoYo adds those really hard dungeons in the future, we're gonna have to have thicker shields or we're gonna have to dodge better, yeah? Because I did not do any comparison between those sets with exact same substats, I can't really tell you if this is affected by geo damage bonus and a crit damage bonus. But anyways, just keep that in mind. Even if you use Tenacity set, you still get the Q damage increase, okay? But we're just gonna take a look at what are the difference if I were to use, or if you were to use like an average or somewhat better than average artifacts, okay? Alright, let me use Staff of Homa. So 14% critical damage and a 10% HP still looks okay to me. My Zhongli has 2000 attack with a 70% critical rate, 199% critical damage, and 75% geo damage bonus. Let me take some hits. Yes, hit me harder. I have 41k HP with Tenacity set. Nice. Oh, okay. Oh, that's too hard. Okay, now we have 28 attack I'm gonna use E here. Alright, let's go, guys. Woohoo! 125k. Did you guys see that? This was with Tenacity set. Okay, before we see the result of this, I would like to ask you guys something. Please do not go around and tell other content creators that I said this, I did math, I had this YouTube video up so that whatever they said is wrong. Okay, there are very opinionated content creators out there that would say things like, this is bad for a character without enough evidence. Alright? Or without even a calculation. So this is why I'm doing this. For the community, but not for you to show off and correct somebody else. Okay? Just keep this to yourself, and if you think I'm wrong, then just say, oh, Tenha sucks. That's all I need. And after looking at the result, and if it surprises you, or if it confirms your theory, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and leave a nice comment. That's all I would ask. Okay, are you guys ready? Because I'm not ready. I'm not ready to see the result. Okay, so right now I have 2171 attack with the 37k HP, 63% critical rate with the 195% critical damage, and I have 90% geo damage bonus. Alright, we have to wait for the assassin to dash us. Okay. Oh, that's too much damage, I think. Okay, here we go. We have 2853 attack, so slightly more attack than the build we had before, but less HP. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go! 130k. Is ARCHAIC Petra worth? I don't think so. So, probably if you have better artifacts, and if you do have higher levels for your Zhongli queue, and the difference is going to be larger. But, at what cost? I would rather use those ARCHAIC Petra sets on Ningguang or some other characters that comes out in the future. I think it's time for us to go for a Tenacity set, because it's just a lot better, in my opinion. HP gives you tankiness. It also gives you thicker shield. And you do more damage for your autos, yes? So, I am actually very glad that I did this video because I wasn't so sure about this as well. I'm definitely gonna be using Noblesse and Tenacity set. Thank you so much for asking me these questions all the time. I was so overwhelmed by those repetitive questions, so I decided to do this myself. We can do one more thing. This is a bonus. I believe there's something that has a very high critical damage. So my final stats is gonna be very nice. 69% critical rate with a 207% critical damage, 75% geo damage bonus with a deathmatch. Alright? This is what you've been waiting for. You're wondering how well your deathmatch is gonna do compared to R5 Step of Homa. Okay? Alright, let's go. Ideal crit ratio. Yes, 69% critical chance is the best critical chance. Here we go. The damage, let's go! 82k. So I guess moral of this video is that Step of Homa is just too broken. However, I would still use Deathmatch. Step of Homa is reserved for Hu Tao. I'm so sorry. Zhongli, you're great, but I need to stick with Deathmatch. If I ever get a Step of Homa rerun, I might pull for one just for you. Okay. Let me use VORTEX VANQUISHER because I don't use this spear anymore after Step of Homa came out. But it still looks very nice. When this spear came out, I was like, yo, that is like for Zhongli. Well, let us see if it really is for Zhongli, okay? So I did some min-maxing and I had to give him 70% crit rate with a 139% critical damage. We're gonna go ahead and test out his ult damage. Okay, right now I have 1893 attack. Okay? Before I use my ult, I'll show you. So with the full stack, without shield, I have 2237. With the shield, I have 2580. Here we go. 88k. 88k. So for using this R5 VORTEX, my shield strength is increased by 40%. And then I get this, the warm-up time for Zhongli. Am I happy with the spear? I don't think so. Like, I would much rather use Deathmatch instead of VORTEX. But if you think your shield is more important, then yes, you can use VORTEX. Kinda sad that the damage was not far away from Deathmatch R1. This is R5 VORTEX. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you again in the future. Thank you very much. I'll see you later. Adios.